is what we call hater shit. There is no better term.
You know me. If you know me, you know me. If you know, you know me. You know, so. A bunch of people are sending me this video of some 2020, 2020, I believe, commentary.
I'm sorry, can we give it up for the pillowcase?
A bunch of people are sending me this video of some 2020, 2020, I believe, commentary of someone, one of the haters, one of the vloggers from the show talking shit. I'm driving Lyft today and someone asks me about it. So I'll just clarify right here. So this is the video that they're asking questions about.
It's like so stupid, Heather. Let's see the video.
See right now, you're gonna get hurt! Heather, stop the
Dude, that's literally WeTV. This is actually one of the parts that I really remember.
crazy right now, you're gonna get hurt! Heather, stop the car! Stop the car! I'm telling you to stop! You're being a psycho! Sorry, I put the car in park. Give me the keys! Don't do this here! No! You guys gotta back up. You guys gotta back up. You guys gotta back up. After the show at the DMV, Heather slowed down just enough for me to snatch the keys out of the ignition after I threw it into park. You bitch! You bitch! We're in.
She's so mad. It's so funny seeing her mad with her fierce red hair. Oh, bro, some of them. I mean, I know he did it, but shit, what the hell? How you gonna throw that bitch in park while someone's driving? But Heather was going crazy. She was going to run everybody over.
Public with people around watching. I hate you. I'm on parole, and someone could easily call the police and they'll come take me away immediately. Give me my phone, put it through the crack, and get out of my life. I have nowhere to go. I live with you. I have no money. I have no phone. So I had to run to the crew and beg to borrow one of their phones to catch an Uber.
Wow. Oh, you're so sad.
Things have just been unstable since I got out, and
Look, I'm sorry. That's so fake. I'm sorry. But Dylan is not, like, he tried to portray himself as a different person, but you could just see it. I mean, most of people could just see right through him.
I don't know. This isn't what coming home was supposed to be like. We're supposed to be happy and just...
He reminds me of that little... Oh, I almost called him that. He reminds me of that guy off of 90 Day Fiancé. Is it Robert? Robert and Sophia, or Rob? I mean, yes, because one of the channels called him Rob the Knob. Yes, I don't like him. They actually remind me of each other. I think they're like secretly in the closet or something, and that's why they're so angry.
It's supposed to be different. The Heather that I saw today is not the same Heather that I fell in love with for 5 years.
Y'all are weird. How long is this?
Sweetheart. Oh my God, honey. Oh, baby. Oh.
I decided to just call my mom and my aunt.
Oh, honey, you look great. Look great, sweetheart. Oh.
Nah, we're done with that. No. I have 4 children who are my heart and soul. My goal is to fix everything destroyed, stolen, taken from us over the last 10 years and buy my kids and I a house where no one can harm us or manipulate us in any way. Are you sure about that? You gonna buy it? I love Xavier, fucked up or not. When we met, the rape stopped, traumatized or not. He has been a rock for me. You have nothing left to say to us. Wow. Wow, Heather. I haven't really seen her talk. Okay. Where's this going? Oh my goodness gracious. Baby is standing alone and taking a few steps. He is 14 months old. Oldest finished high school last year. And son will graduate next year. Daughter is almost done with grammar school. And I cannot believe how fast time is passing. The rebuild is going strong, and I am so happy that it is. I'm learning, oh gosh. I'm learning AI, among other things, and offering consulting services in a number of areas. Yeah, y'all, consult Heather. Look at that big man. Oh, that's so sad. I'm sure she missed his first steps. She hadn't even said nothing about it. I wonder. He's got to be stepping by himself if he's walking like. I mean, if he's walking. He's got to be stepping by himself if he's standing up like that. She loves herself. Which you should. As you should. As you should. Oh, look. What is going on in the change of Heather? Is it because she wants to get in the mother's good graces? But she's like all of a sudden adding Xavier to pictures, to captions, to her life. Is it his son now too? Like, look at these. Wild.
On my way to a visit right now. Sometimes I'm able to get in a few Lyft rides. Sometimes I'm able to get in a few door dashes. And then I have my visit, and then I continue to work until like between 8 and 10 usually. So I'm in that like second shift category right now, which is the only thing I can do really with the visit schedule. So that's going on, and then we're circulating the What's Your Impact campaign again.
Look at that old grandma. He's yawning.
Really, really crappy outside.
It's cold outside. Look at his arm.
And then I have my visit, and then I continue to work until like between 8 and 10 usually. So I'm in that like second shift category right now, which is the only thing I can do really with the visit schedule. So that's going on, and then we're circulating the What's Your Impact campaign again. We've realized that it's been getting really, really crappy outside. Over the last several weeks, I've noticed a huge increase in just like asshole things going on. Tents, people putting mattresses in the front of businesses and stores and just sleeping there.
That's what you would do.
People being all over the place, arguing, fighting, drinking. It's not been, getting any better over the last few days and weeks. It actually seems to be getting worse as we get warmer and as the temperature goes up. So I want to remind everyone that there are numerous things that you can do. All of them will leave an impact on yourself, on others, on the people around you.
It's like, bitch, everyone's so tired of you fucking talking.
Sometimes I'm able to get in a few Lyft rides. Sometimes I'm able to get in a few door dashes. And then I have my visit, and then I continue to work until like between on my way to a visit right now.
What?
Then we're circulating the What's Your Impact campaign again. We've realized that it's been getting really, really crappy outside. Over the last several weeks, I've noticed a huge increase in just like asshole things going on. Tents, people putting mattresses in the front of businesses and stores and just sleeping there. People being all over the place, arguing, fighting, drinking. It's not been, getting any better over the last few days and weeks. It actually seems to be getting worse as we get warmer and as the temperature goes up. So I want to remind everyone that there are numerous things that you can do. All of them will leave an impact on yourself, on others, on the people around you, and really encourage you to incorporate that one love type of thinking, type of mindset. If I wouldn't want this for me, would I want it for someone else? For instance, if you see someone like myself working really hard,
we're watching Xavier.
Or like I'm sure a lot of you, balancing work and home, even if it's a job that doesn't get a paycheck, like being a stay-at-home mom or something like that, help them out. Don't hinder them. Every single thing that you do, every review that you write, every complaint that you lodge, everything that you do is going to affect the people around you in a very specific way. Excuse me, guys.
See, she is driving that time, wasn't she? But then why is Xavier still riding bit? I don't get it. Because I thought that dude was driving. But in this one, it looked like she grabbed the wheel. I don't know. I can't stand you. I just can't stand you.
Everything that you do is going to affect the people around you in a very specific way. Excuse me, guys.
You're probably honking at her.
So just please try to consider that if your actions are going to adversely affect and impact someone, don't do that. And also I want to say we're not gaslighting anymore. No one in my community is welcome here if you're gaslighting. If you are telling someone they've done something that they've never done before, harming someone, blaming someone, scapegoating someone, it's not welcome in my community. I don't want to even talk about it anymore, but I have to because it starts up again. You cannot blame a victim for being bullied. You know, that's gaslighting and victim shaming, and that's unacceptable. If you are
that's why she's always a victim, is because you cannot shame her. I'm just watching Xavier. I don't know what the hell he's doing.
Something and behaving in a way that is causing someone harm, then take responsibility.
He's about to pack, isn't he? And he was smiling. He's like, oh yeah, I need this.
A victim for being bullied. You know, that's gaslighting and victim shaming, and that's unacceptable. If you are doing something and behaving in a way that is causing someone harm, then take responsibility for that in the form of changing your behavior, you know, and that's it. I love you guys. I hope you all have a great day and that you're being productive. Go to my WordPress, GoProSoloWrites.wordpress.com. We're writing copy, ad copy, website development. So if you...
Bro, please tell me he ain't smoking something that's in that big-ass bag.
I love you guys. I hope you all have a great day and that you're being productive. Go to my WordPress, GoProSoloWrites.wordpress.com.
Is that
We're
story
writing
shit? What
copy, ad copy, website development. So if you are into that sort of thing, please let me know. Bye, guys.
No. That's weird, bro. What you smoking on, bro?
Copy, ad copy, website development. So if you are into that sort of thing, please let me know. Bye, guys. Okay, so I am, let me get my stand for the phone. I'm live.
Oh gosh, first of all, you look a mess. Second of all, I'm not going to make a comment on that because I don't care.
Okay, so I am, let me get my stand for the phone. I'm live. You're okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
She looks like a mess.
What's up, you guys?
Whoa.
So I am doing the Easter baskets for the kids, and I just
She's
wanted to
high.
jump real quick and show you guys what I'm doing. Everyone who knows me understands that my kids, their entire lives, have lived with me full time.
Shut the fuck up. I'm sorry. It is too early. It is. I can't be cussing like that, but you're really getting on my nerves.
So at least 5 or 6 days out of the week, every week, their entire lives. And because of the drama from like after the time of the show and everything else that took place.
Wait a minute. You're fucking high. You're sitting here doing Easter shit because you're fucking high and you want to do something. So you're probably on Adderall. I'm sure you smoked. It is what it is. But what else are you fucking doing, Heather?
Because of the drama from like after the time of the show.
I can't even. Are you ready with her? I can't. Because of the drama. It was your drama. It was your drama, your shit, everything that you did. That's why. What do you mean because of the drama? Oh, yeah, I don't have my kids because of the drama. Like, what the... No, that's not... You don't have your kids because of the drama. You don't have your kids because you.
Everything else that took place, they've been with their father. There we go. So, I don't know, my sense of self is like not in my body anymore. Like, I am a mother. I identify as a mother. You identify as a he or a she or whatever. Well, I identify as a mother. I always have. I was a mother at, 19 years old. And I took a certification course at the Courts Plus when I was 12 for babysitting.
Yeah, just throw that around.
A certified babysitter. Like, I've always looked after all the children in my family. That's always been, like, my role. So, this cute little egg. So, it's kind of destroyed me being separated from my children. And I'm trying to carry on all of the traditions that I've carried on their entire lives, still today. So that means Easter baskets, that means Santa Claus, that means
Oh my gosh.
special days for their birthdays and holidays and things of that nature, delicious foods, etc. and so forth. So I am making them an Easter basket each. I have candy, I have eggs, I have jelly beans,
Thank you for EBT. Let me get some of that.
cheese, and then I have these.
Let me get
So this is for all the kids. I got them each a big, huge egg. If you guys are still looking for Easter stuff, go to Five Below, the dollar store, and Walgreens. Everything, because it's the weekend of Easter, is on clearance. So this was supposed to be like $138, and it was $60 for the stuff on the bed. This stuff
You don't know how
I
much
got
it was.
for probably another like $40 or $50, which is still not bad at all. Let me show you guys what I got. So for Vivi,
I'm sorry, but this is what you like. This has always irritated me. Whenever she's like, "Look what I got my kids," whether it was fucking Go-Gurt or what. Look at that screen. It's so funny. Sorry. I don't like how she shows us what she gets her kids before she even gives it to her kids. So her kids could pretty much be like, "Oh, look, mom's on her YouTube channel. Look what she got us, bub." Like, what the... we don't need to see it. Just keep it between y'all. It's okay. It's like, what are you trying to prove to us? You ain't got to prove nothing to us. You need to prove something to you yourself and to those kids.
so for Viviana's baby, Alora.
Bro, shut... No. Okay, first, Viviana, I am very so sorry. That's fucked up. What a beautiful name. What a beautiful name it is. I am so sorry. I feel so bad. Like, this is the, like... I guess I went on a rant and I'd stop recording. Like, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. This is not your place to be doing this, Heather. Like, please stop doing this. It's so hard because it's like I know she gave birth, but I feel like you shouldn't be talking. Like, please, ugh.
We're doing a poop egg filled with like whatever. Because the poops came in 3-packs, so I got 2 of them.
Is that like an end thing? A poop egg? That's so disgusting. I don't know. I guess I'm just different.
Some little bunny slippers. Viviana, I hope you're not watching this.
Yeah, you're a bitch. Shut up. I hope you're not watching this. You're such an asshole. Like, this is shit I'm talking about. You're so annoying. I can't stand you. I can't imagine having to be in her shoes.
This little, for the car seat, a little owl rattle. And then...
Look, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm really not. But I wonder if Heather feels some type of way that... Okay, let me just say... I'm just going to say V. I wonder if Heather feels any type of way knowing... Because whenever I just saw her pick up that toy, I wonder if that hit her. Like, her daughter has a baby that she can drive in the car, have in the car seat, take wherever she wants. Heather doesn't need a car seat. Heather doesn't take that baby nowhere. Heather don't need no car toys. That's crazy. Keep doing your thing, V.
This was $24. A teething ring. I got it for $4. It's really heavy and like durable. And then a little cute little Nala travel bottle and a little sippy cup. So that's for my newest addition to the family, who is only 8 weeks old.
I'm glad you said that. First of all, fuck off, bro. Damn it, this is what I'm talking about. I didn't even know if that baby was born, and you just said she's 8 weeks old. You're a whore. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to, let me just get my thoughts together for a second. That makes me so mad. Like, it's not people's business. I mean, I know people like to know. Like, believe me, I think she would make the cutest baby, and I But I never knew if she had the baby, if she was still pregnant. I didn't know the baby's name. And Heather just said the baby's name, said how old the baby was. No, ma'am. It's like, what, you couldn't talk enough about baby boy? You can't talk enough about baby boy. You just had to talk about someone else's baby, too? I can't even say it's your grandkid. I feel like that's fucking weird. And I'm really not trying to be rude, but this is really pissing me off. And it's like she knows what she's doing, and she thinks it's funny and cute. It's not. Like, how do you even know that she wants that information out there? I'm sure she doesn't. Especially people who watch you.
So that's her Easter basket, and I got a little cute.
See, look, she done pissed me off so much I forgot what I was stopping about. It just flabbergasted me that she actually said how old the baby was, but I was thinking, why the hell are you buying a baby a damn sippy cup?
Little basket. These baskets, you guys, are 75 cents right now at Walgreens, so run there. So that's what I have for Laura's basket.
Okay, stop. I feel like she's saying her name so much to either piss somebody off or to really make people think she sees this baby a lot. Either way, it's ridiculous and it's uncalled for.
And then obviously the rest of the stuff that I have on the bed, I still have to get ready and like package correctly, but I just wanted to like put it away. This is for Weston. A toothbrush, a chocolate bunny, some peeps, a poop.
Ew.
That's also going to be filled with candy. A Bluey truck.
Candy.
Bingo. And a shirt from the children's place. And then I'll just divvy up the eggs and fill half the eggs with jelly beans and the other half with chocolates.
For who?
And there you have it.
Who you gonna get
so
jelly
that's
beans
Weston's
to?
basket.
Oh my gosh.
So those are the babies of the family. Weston is 14 months old and Alora is only 8 years old.
You really just want everyone to know all the shit, don't you, girl?
So those are those two. Then for the boys, I have my son-in-law, Ali, and then my son,
Oh my gosh,
Louis.
shut up.
And I got them. This is so good. Harry's fig, cedar, and orange. It smells so good. I got them each a bottle of that. Whitening toothpaste to offset all of the candy eggs that I'm giving them. The chocolate bunny, Peeps, my son's poop.
Okay, so cool, Heather. So fucking cool,
the same thing
bro.
for Ali. His poop.
That's so disgusting.
These
Like,
poop eggs were 3 for $1. So funny. And then for Viviana and Alexis, I just did for Viv an eyeshadow palette in neutral.
Congrats, Viv.
The Peeps, a chocolate bunny,
I'm sure
the
she's
whitening
so
toothpaste,
excited.
a Victoria's Secret travel size lotion and travel size body spray, and then a little Easter poop. And for Alexis, the exact same things. The Easter poop, a workout shirt for her to go to dance class with, also from the children's place, the same lotion and body spray from Victoria's Secret that I got for Viv, so fresh and clean, whitening toothpaste, the bunny and the Peeps, and then I got all the kids this big golden egg. I got one for all of them. And inside of the egg, I got these at Five Below. They're so cute. Inside of the egg, I put these giant gummy bears that are actually squishies. And I got that for all the kids. So it's just something fun, you guys.
Way to
have
ruin
to
their Easter
understand
basket
how
surprise.
difficult and
My
weird
God.
it is for me to be living my life this way. I've been surrounded by family members my entire life. When I was 18 years old, I married the father of Louis.
Oh my gosh.
We moved in together. We lived in a home where we shared multi-generationally. His parents, his brothers. He has 4 siblings, including himself. So 4 boys, and then a mom and a dad, an aunt and a cousin, and then me and our children. We were all together. So in 2019 and 20, when all this bad stuff happened, I was all by myself. you know, and I spent the first
Because
2
you did it
years
to
of
yourself.
homelessness all by myself. And it was awful. That's when I was sexually assaulted
Oh my
and
gosh.
robbed
Get
and
off.
literally like harmed in so many ways, and refused assistance from law enforcement. So when I met Xavier, you know, 3 years ago, I really needed him. I really needed someone to protect me, and he did, you know, and he has been,
Now
you know,
he
since
did.
then. So
It depends on the
I
day.
really hope that these people, you know, come to their senses and understand what we've been through and how far we've come. And I'm not talking about, you know, us making tremendous improvements. I've always been solid, always, since day one. A1, day one.
Solid
Remember that
since
from the
day
get-go.
one,
Don't let
bruh.
anyone tell you different.
Don't let no one
But
tell you
that's all.
different.
So I'm making my kids Easter baskets. I worked 12 hours today driving, 12 hours. So I drove for 12 hours today for work.
Okay.
Tomorrow
Fuck,
I will
12
be
hours,
at
12 hours,
Spin.
12
So if
hours.
you guys aren't doing anything and you want to stop by, 344 North State, Chicago, Illinois, I will be waitressing, serving.
Stop saying people are stalking you whenever you're literally inviting people to come see you.
I will be at Spin. So if you guys aren't doing anything and you want to stop by, 344 North State, Chicago, Illinois, I will be waitressing, serving food and bevs and tons of ping pong fun. We have our pro night. Our pro night is when professional ping pong players come in and basically humiliate us all. Like, they're professional ping pong players. Like, I don't know how else to discuss it. Like, they are amazing at ping pong. Like, they whack the ball so hard, and then they always catch it, and they volley back and forth, and they put like, obstacles out on the table, and they just do a ton of fun things. One of the ladies, Paulina, who's one of the pro players, she is from Belarus. She's actually from the Olympics, ping pong Olympics in Belarus. And she will be there at the pro night. She's always there for the pro night. And sometimes after she beats the people with her paddle, she'll put the paddle down and get her cell phone and her debit card and place a paddle and get her cell phone and her debit card, and she'll put the paddle down and get her cell phone and her debit card and place a paddle with those items and still win. Like, she's phenomenal. And then we have a pro Lucas and a pro Eric, who are also really great and a lot of fun. And then we have a heckler named Andy, who is really funny and says tons of like just
So
mischievous, hilarious little you know, banter back and forth between the players and gets the crowd involved. And for anyone wondering, it's $39 an hour for a table at Spin. And for anyone wondering, it's $39 an hour for a table at Spin until 10 p.m. At 10 p.m., tables go down to $10. So if you guys want to come in, I would love to see you. Unless you're a stalker, please don't show up. But yeah, that's what's going on. Babe, do you want to say hi?
Babe, do you want to say hi?
No.
How come? That's what's going on. Babe, do you want to say hi?
No.
No.
How come?
I don't know who you're inviting over there.
It's
Oh, he said, I don't know who you're inviting over there. See, I was wondering if he was feeling some type of way whenever she was talking about work.
just promotion. It's just marketing.
Sure, Jan.
Xavier's cooking dinner, and I am getting the baskets together. So everything is okay.
Such a busy
been a
mom.
lot of small things taking place that I've chosen to wait until the end of the week to discuss and document. Someone came into my apartment, my new apartment. Small things taking place that I've chosen to wait until the end of the week to discuss and document. Someone came into my apartment, my new apartment, where I've been for about...
Someone came in the apartment already? Oh, shucks. What did they do? I can't wait.
3 months, and they stole a memory foam pillow off my sofa. So
A memory foam pillow off the sofa. Oh my gosh. That's funny. That's okay.
Someone came into my apartment, my new apartment, where I've been for about 3 months, And they stole a memory foam pillow off my sofa. So if you see my sofas, both my sofas came with 2 memory foam pillows each. See, this one only has 1 on it. That's because someone stole that one. So I got home from work. No one has a key to my apartment. No one has permission to be in my apartment, yet someone came into my apartment and stole my pillow. And if you guys remember back to my old apartment at Montclair, that was going on for several months. And I was not able to get any assistance. I filed about 13 police reports for the break-ins at Montclair, and that's in Norwich, Illinois. I lived there in 2022. So I'm praying to God and hell and everyone in between.
I mean, what's the point? Why would you say that?
Praying to God and hell and everyone in between, you guys, that we are not in for a repeat. That was the most traumatizing experience of my entire life.
You want to repeat?
Having nowhere to go, being sexually assaulted outside, just a terrible fucking.
Oh my gosh!
Whole entire experience, just very terrible. So that's about it. That's what we're doing tonight. I just got done, working all day, and I am getting these baskets together, and I would not have it any other way. If I had the choice of how I wanted to spend my day, it would be with my children, but with money. So at the end of the day, my favorite thing to do is better myself and get closer to my goals. And if you know me, my only goal has always been stabilize financially and buy a home for my children. It's my goal. That's always been my goal. That's always going to be my goal. There is no other goal. So that's what we're working on. So driving for 12 hours for me is not fun, but rewarding. And rewarding is cool. Rewarding is good. Yeah, I'd love to be able to relax and not feel tired when I get home from work. But I'd also love to never, ever have to experience homelessness or assault ever again. And in order for that to happen, I need to make sure that I'm making enough money at all times, and hopefully can set aside a cushion egg. Babe, what's that word? And a nest egg for a couple of months rent, but I'm just not there yet.
It's funny how she was like making her voice start like crackling, like she was getting all emotional about what she was talking about, and she was trying to make herself cry. But then real quick she was like, "Wait, what's that thing called again, babe?" It's funny how that works.
I was living in a space where I was being prevented physically and logistically from earning an income, for several years. You guys already know I was locked in a tent while pregnant with Weston. So many people think this is a publicity stunt. I swear to God on my life, none of this has been for publicity. None of it. Every single bit of it has taken place. So I have a visit tomorrow with Weston. I'm getting ready for that right now. And that's about it. I hope you guys have a great night. And I hope to see everyone at Spin Chicago tomorrow for the pro night. Talk to you guys later. I'm still currently having to travel really far. With the car, it's about an hour and a half. Without the car, it's about 3 to 4 hours each way, which is 8-hour commutes. Pull up 8 buses round trip, and 2 miles of walking. So thank God I have the car, and as I said, everyone in between. But and we've had it since they moved the office. We have 4 visits a week now with Weston, our 14-month-old. So I've been using this time to familiarize him with things that I.
Why do I feel like she's talking different? Like how, literally, how she's talking and just the words that she's saying, what she's talking about. What? I feel like she tries to play into character a lot.
Me out of trauma. And so I'm anticipating that him being ripped away from my arms at 3 days old and having to go through all of this stuff is going to be, different than my other 3 children who I brought home with me and never left my side. And so I'm trying to find ways that help me when I'm feeling sad or scared or alone or confused, because it's like my biggest issue with everything that they've done to me so far.
Oh my gosh, Heather, stop.
My biggest issue of all of it, more than the rape, more than the beating me up, more than stealing my money, more than all of that, more than the police not helping when I filed a police report, is the fact that my children really don't know what's going on. And I don't even know what's going on. So to communicate to them and make them feel loved and protected and supported when I'm not physically there has been my biggest challenge. And that's why these Easter baskets and these lunches and all of that is so important. We remember taste. We remember smell. We remember feels. All of these things that we remember.
We remember how people made us feel, Heather. How do you think you've made them feel?
Become our core memories. So packing Weston his lunch has been like my way, besides, you know, all the other things that I do, but just making sure that he has a bunch of really good food to eat when we're there, has been like my way. It's been awful, you guys. It's 14 months. The first judge said he was supposed to come home after 3 days. It's 14 months.
Oh, so, is that what the judge said? Okay.
I am packing Weston. He loves these. Weston loves these. The Go-Go Squeeze.
Good thing you have EBT.
My goodness, he absolutely loves them. Weston also loves peaches. This is Dole. It's the peaches in water, not really juice. So there's no extra sugar. I got this lunchbox from Spin, actually the Real World Ophthalmology.
No,
one of the first events I ever worked there was for them, and they gave us like a swag bag, me and some of the other staff. And so I used that for Weston's lunchbox. So I'm putting in peaches. I'm putting in the Go-Go Squeeze. I put 2 of those. He eats one as soon as he gets there, and then one kind of at the end of the visit. I got these ice packs from Jessica. Shout out to our original listener, Jessica. Hopefully she's okay. I'm not sure. We haven't heard from her since about November. We got a new worker. So I'll put the ice packs in there in the morning. Yes, I know my son is a boy. I don't like that weird, you know, boys can wear pink stuff. I don't like that. I don't believe in that. However, this thermos was on clearance for $15 from $30, so I bought it.
Do we see how hypocritical that just sounded? I mean, if I had a boy, I'm not judging, but if I had a boy, no, I would not buy him a pink cup. Would I buy him a pink cup because it was on sale? No. I mean, I would buy him the pink cup if it was the only freaking cup that he had that was available. But how are you going to say, I don't agree with boys having pink cups, but I bought this cup because it was on sale?
Yes, I know my son is a boy. I don't like that weird, you know, boys can wear pink stuff. I don't like that. I don't believe in that. However, this thermos was on clearance for $15 from $30, so I bought it. I put his soup, his ravioli, his pasta, whatever I make him in there. I make it in the morning before the visit, and I bring it with. And then I've been having a real issue getting Weston to have milk at the visits. The first 2 months that I switched him from formula to milk, he was all for it. He drank it with no issue. He's commuting 2 hours with these transportation workers to get to the visit, and he's not been drinking the milk. And then we're in the visit for 2 hours, and then he's commuting another 2 hours to go back to where he goes. So that's a long time for a baby, an infant, to not be having milk, but I can't hold him down and force them, right? So I got these Simply Go-Gurts. They're organic, strawberry flavored. I usually bring 1 or 2, so at least I know he's getting some sort of calcium when he won't drink the milk.
Maybe
and
he
then
can't
I'll stop in the morning. Usually I'll bring Mexican rice in the thermos.
Oh, shit.
Or like I said, soup or a pasta or something like that. And then I always bring him water in his sippy and milk in this one. Sometimes I bring a little snack like goldfish or Cheerios or something along those lines, because he's been really into picking up small things and eating them lately. Also, he started walking, so he's been standing on his own and taking 1 to 2 steps by himself. It was so funny last week. We're doing Easter tomorrow since I won't be able to see him on Sunday, but last week, it was so funny. He was standing there, and when he wants to walk somewhere, he'll reach up for your hand. and I kind of like gave him like the bottom of my shirt to hold on to.
Why?
And like pretended like I was gonna hold his hand, but didn't. Just from having my shirt in his hand, he like thought that I was holding on to him, and he just took off walking. Like he wasn't being supported at all. He was literally on his own, just like walking, but holding on to my shirt. So he like.
That's the weirdest thing, because most people would give, like, I would give my index finger to them. So they're like, they know they're holding on to me, but they're barely holding on, you know? So they know they're mostly doing it themselves. Who thinks of, let me pull my shirt down here, son, and grab my shirt? That's weird. I've never,
mentally thought that I was carrying him, but he was walking. So the mind is really crazy and incredible, but he's doing great, and he's healthy, and he is in the 80th or 90th percentile for height and weight. All of my children are doing great, thank God.
time to get off.
I don't know how to parent a child to understand the things I've been through, other than, just the way I've been doing it with trial and error. I believe, and I've talked about this a lot, I believe in delivering truth to your children.
Oh my gosh,
that is, customized to their age and level of understanding. My parents hid a lot from us when I was little, financial issues and things of that nature to protect us. And I kind of got resentful over it. So I always try to tell my kids the truth, as I said, to their age and level of understanding.
Liar.
But no one can understand why your mom's not at home, and I don't understand it, and they don't understand it, and we just don't get it. So I just want them to understand where I am and what I'm doing and how I spend my time, because there is no person, place, or thing I'd rather be with or doing or spending time with than them. So
actions over words.
I just want to say that again, you guys, give you an update about what's going on with Weston. It's now been 5 years since my children have lived with me in my own home.
Oh my gosh.
I have completed every service that DCFS has ordered. I've passed every drug test. I've taken more than 200. I don't do drugs. I've finished task. I finished parenting classes. I've finished individual therapy and counseling. I've presented 10 years worth of medical records that directly contradict every allegation that they've made against me, but we're still 14 months in, and I'm not allowed any more time than I was when my son was first born. 3 visits, 2 hours a week is unacceptable. We are in the United States of America. My child should be with me. So I do want to push charges against everyone involved. I do feel as though this is incredibly unlawful and immoral. But that's not what I say in my day-to-day. In my day-to-day, I put on a smile and try to be good vibes, because if you're not good vibes, no one gives a fuck.
You are never good vibes.
You went through, they get tired of you. So it's like you have to shove down the trauma of being sexually assaulted. You have to shove down the trauma of being thrown in a fucking tent, 40 weeks pregnant, left to die.
Time to get off.
You have to shove all that trauma and anger and sadness and confusion down. Otherwise, people will justify not wanting to interact with you. And you can't blame them. Like, we only have so much to give. It's the example that I always give of your cup is full. Pretend that your cup is your body, your being, your soul. And it's filled up with water. That's your energy level. If you go pouring water into everyone's cup and you pour too much, you won't have any water in your own cup. So
you're full
it's
of
conserving
water.
energy while also, acknowledging that I still have not received any of the answers that I've been so eagerly awaiting. And just trying to be grateful for the wins, because there have been many, many of them. So everybody have a good night, and thank you guys for being here.
Heather's Facebook lately. If you're looking for website development or copywriting services, please check out my portfolio at DM me for more info. Soft life. The radical act of choosing calm over chaos, pleasure over pressure, and serenity over stress. It's about crafting a life sprinkled with joy, simplicity, and maybe a bit of indulgence, because why not? Life's too short for a sip of hard coffee and missed sunsets. Wow, okay. Is that really a thing? Soft life? That's so crazy. That's what it's called? Oh my gosh, Heather as an action figure. That's so crazy. That's kind of creepy. Okay, I gotta read her caption. 2006 to 2020, part 1 of raising 3 children. 2023 to part 2, having more kids after the original 3 is exciting and my dream. Do fudging what? Having more kids after the original 3 is exciting and my dream. Raising children in a different tax bracket, a big house with a comfortable amount in the bank, or consistently coming into my hands in time for stress-free bills, cycles, money to take the kids to do and see things and create memories and experiences that are fun and exciting and joyful. Heather, you have no idea what it is to be a mother. Like that, nothing of that sounds like I really want to raise a baby. I really want to have a family. I really want to have kids. I really want and need to be a mom. Like, what are you talking about, girl? Not a Birkenau death certificate. What the heck? Cause of death, heartbreak, money left. She'll be like mad that all the money would be left and she'll be gone. Bad deeds for her destiny. Oh gosh, I can't. I'm not.
I'm not better than Eric. Rosemont is in the Easter spirit, dyeing their iconic waterfall pastel blue.
Okay, Heather, stop doing that.
Welcome to Rosemont.
She's